Hey guys, hello and welcome to a new video. This time my semifinals case, or not my case, but the case I did in the semifinals for the European Open, called Spreadsheet Bin by the beloved case author Peter Schall. It's generally, I would say, an easy case, quite doable if you read properly, and I haven't read properly and therefore made some mistakes, but you will see this later. So yeah, let's jump right into it. And I think I will catch it or do it kinda like I did in the live format. So contestant, am I on the list? Yeah, I'm on the list. Formula 9, okay, I'm not happy with that. And then X look up for the number in the numbers we will then get as a result, returning the categories. Here, how many contestants have knowledge greater than or equal to the given amount in the category? So count if S. No, not count if S. Will not work with this lookup then rows filter. Array is X lookup, return the whole thing. So here all the values then, and the value should be larger or equal than this here. You see, so far no issues. This is a little bit more complicated. So you have like a combination formula, because here you have multiple categories, or always two. I assume that in the original attempt it were multiple categories, but then you can also like reduce it, so no issue there as well. And yeah, I first splitted this. Text split by X to get the separate categories, and then I did an X lookup for both separate. And yes, I could name this, but you know, I like to be inefficient. And this has to be 2 times and multiplied, and then taking the square root, and square root will spill. And then we can simply filter rows filter, where this result here is larger or equal than 90. And it's again 7 years in the example. And we're good to go. Now we start with the questions. Contestants will get a question correct if their category is larger than the difficulty, and it's also sometimes mixed. So that's something to consider. Let's data table this, because why not? Text split. And there, text split is better than text before and text after. And then if columns here with hashtag equals 1, then simply X lookup for this in here, returning this here, and this should be larger, or we can also, yeah, it's fine to not. And then if it's 2 categories, then XLOOKUP for this category multiplied with XLOOKUP for this category here that will then be there, and then the square root of all of this. And yeah, we can track this to the side. This is working. And then sum minus minus. This larger or equal than this. Multiplied with, then we don't need minus minus. Multiplied with this larger or equal than the 80. No issues so far, everything's smooth, but we're only at level 4. And now, in my live attempt, I now went to the bonus question, at least the unrelated bonus question, because from level 5 on something will change, and yeah, it was a good choice. So now we do these 3 bonus questions. Only one contestants with 100. So XLOOKUP. How did I do this? No, let's do this manually. F100. And it's Giles in humility. Name category. So this is like the non-formula way, but yes. No space. T. Determine the average knowledge across all contestants for each combined category. What is the largest average knowledge in any combined category? Okay. B2, we have how many categories? 7. So lambdas are there. Combine array, how is it called? Combine permutations, combinations. No. Oh. Mixed numbers array. No. It's also not percom. Huh. Where this is horrible. I cannot find my lambda. It's a standard lambda used very often. Permutations array. Here we go. I hate the filter for in Excel. That's one of my stuff I want to propose to make a better filter. So here 21 combinations. Index. Row number is given. No, whole column. Row number is given. Multiplied with this. Square root. Average. Nah. Max 47. Where's 47 here? 47. Largest average knowledge. So 47.2. 47.2. Done. What is the highest average knowledge for a And has the average knowledge for contestants across all categories and combined categories. 7 categories. So what we can do here is okay, I should not have copied this. B3. So I want to have all contestants in this row here, maybe a little bit further down to have space there. And then transpose permutations array 7200. Close this, and then also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. Index. Yeah, this is not optimal. Index of this. Row number does not matter, column number does matter. Multiplied with this square root. And this is basically this. And now we simply ref error. Not good. Yes, for sure. What was asked? Highest average rounded to 1 decimal place. Round max. Done. So now let's go to level 5. 12 minutes. I think I was a little bit slower in my live attempt, but not that much. Or was I slower? I don't know. Anyways, here, this is a little bit differently because these are connected. So you first do this here, then this here, and so it's a filtering down, so to say. And of course I do this on a separate sheet. And let's do this by, and I hope sometimes they will use transpose values as. So here we go. L5 to have proper formatting. So how many are remaining? Then sorting what is remaining. And I did it that I first said, okay, we have here like 200 players or something, 256. Is there anything remaining? And I used then the number. So XLOOKUP, so, or if is number, let's do it correctly, search, we search for space and X because then there are multiple categories. Then you have multiple categories. Then you have to use text before. And XLOOKUP, lookup in here, returning the numbers below, multiplied with the same but and text after, and then a square root. False. Yes. And otherwise, we can basically do the same. There will not be an X, so this is unnecessary, but I leave this in to save some time. Oh no, we cannot, because otherwise if not found. Yes. And if this is larger or equal than this, then this person is in, and basically all personers are in. And we then simply copy this aside. And there's not an issue here because, okay, if this person has not solved this, so basically, is there someone who has solved here this, then this person cannot solve this, but I will show you how I did this then. I simply said, okay, this is this array, and otherwise it's this array multiplied with the previous array. And we can then get ones and zeros, and since everything is in order, I can then get, if this is true and 0 will also work, then I want to have the number, otherwise I want to have an error, sorry, yeah. And here we have then our errors and not an issue, and then I can simply say, okay, how many are, because we should answer here with the hashtag and the name of the last alphabetical remaining contestant. And I did this by, is this count A? Okay, it's also counting errors, but then let's take rows and to call, or to call of this array then with ignore blanks and errors, and then rows to get the number, and we can then copy this aside, 4 left, no one left, and then you can simply say this and minus and take -1. Yes. What is the issue? Too many brackets. Yeah, and this is basically it. Should be solved hopefully, otherwise I need to debug a lot. No. So and now I think in the live format I was a little bit faster even, so I had like 15 minutes nearly to spare. But then I made a huge mistake because of not reading. Because I solved somehow level 7. Oh gosh, I could have even solved level 7. Oh, anyways, basically I did level 7 like level 6, and yeah, I was close to. So anyways, I wasn't reading properly, so that was the issue. So each game is independent. That was important because I did not do this. I did this here, but with dependent games for level 6, which is stated that it's independent. But that's my issue. Here, level 6. Let's do data table. Formulas. We can basically copy everything from here. Basically. Text split is working, this is working, this is working, and then they get, when a contestant is eliminated, their seat is remaining, but since they are independent, we are always starting with 256 competitors. Let's see. So if this is larger or equal than this, then we are good, otherwise we're not good. And if a seed in a circle is also, I have a lambda for this. Shift cells, shifter, row shift 1. But rep, fill, rep. So this is then shifted. This time I was not aware that I have a lambda for this. And then basically we take an OR. And the same for this array here. Is this saved? Yes. This is shifted, false. Have to copy this. And they have to have both correct. Questions are independent. Oh, that's even easier than I thought. So sum minus minus of this and minus minus of this. No, 95. Something odd. 10. Oh, okay, so it's not, so it is as I thought, it's then multiplication. And here we have 17, which is wrong by 1. No. But we will get hopefully to some answers. So 10 contestants have it right. So some, not dumb, I'm dumb, but some minus minus 10. Here we are 25. It's saying that it's 28. Oh no, here it's... Okay, this is unimportant, but I have to check this here, and here I'm at 0. Because it's not an array. 28, yeah, this is right. This is right. And 8 have knowledge. Okay, so to debug, I have to check this with multiplication of this. Yes. Okay. Yeah, 8, have it correct. Yeah, that's right, because, yeah. And this is corrected then to 16. Okay, so done. Okay, I should have definitely done this in the live event. Definitely. Level 5. Which game saw the largest number of contestants eliminated? It's not an issue. So basically this minus this. Largest 55, so the 4th game. And 4th game is 84. Okay, I should have definitely gone for level 6. By the way, this is the first time I'm solving level 6. I tried to solve it live, but was not able to. Okay. So this is basically kinda like I did level 5 with some differences. Okay. Level 7. This will fail because I have not yet implemented the double argument stuff. Oh, I have implemented. Oh, anyways. Okay. But I have not implemented the shifting. So here, this is basically 5 and 6 combined. Here we have like the shifting rule that if someone from that category has it right, then it's fine. Okay. Level 7. So basically, the only thing I need here is, how did I have done this here? So I can also, by roar is not a problem. So what I can do is say here, okay, this is then the shifter and the other shifter, and using by row or. So save this as let s, and then have an h stack of s shifter s row shifts 1 and shifter s row shift -1 and wrap not fill. I think this was it a lambda Dim did inside in his lambda course building stuff kind of thing, and then an or by or should work. Okay, that's a lot. Yes, there's some hints between 200 and 220. Last name starting with B. I get to 214 and blonder, so might be right. But now I have to watch out, because I cannot only track this to the side, I also have to multiply with this array here. And then I'm not even in need of this here. It does not change anything as far as I know. But 185 and the same. 165, yeah. Okay, I think I've solved it. So this is then our result. No. Great. I solved the first one. Okay, the question is, why is it not right? So, this is working, it's shifting. We can only do this if the previous, oh, no. Oh, yes. So basically what I need to do here is have here my multiplication. And that's then the correct result. Not. Interesting why this is right and this not. So at least I would have seen in my live attempt that something is right and something is wrong. So horrible. Here we would have been in there. Okay. The question is, this should not change anything. 10, and here some minus 38. Wait, what? This cannot be. Okay. So I get rid of this. All the rows here even. And yes, I know ref error. 38. Is this not too much. But here, this should be all right. So only if the person before has it right due to the rules, that person can also have it right. It should be. Otherwise, I'm not understanding this, but oh, I have deleted this. Was it without space? No, it was without space. Take -1. What was the order? The other way around. It does not seem. Is this right? 107. No, so it cannot be right. The question is, what is wrong? So we always. Maybe I should read here first. Is the picture there? No, it's not gone. Contestants directly next to him. If occupied, also move. Oh. This is something I have to implement. So I think for this is not an issue. If sum minus larger than 25, more than, I will check this in an instance. Otherwise, we only take S. More 25 or more, so equal is also possible. I think this will not change anything, yes, for the first levels. Level setup with all contestants. Move to the next game if the questions are correct or occupied seat gets the question correct. Otherwise, they will be eliminated. Set up in a circle, so the wrapping is correct. Remaining after each question, last alphabetical name. Okay. 3 games of independence. Maybe we use them first. What will be the result? Roland 28. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Roland is wrong, but then Christina 21 is wrong. 28 contestants. 8 have knowledge. Next to him is 16. Okay, it does not help. But maybe we can debug then. 21 is wrong. So here, formula formatting. So here's some minus. That's 28. But here, 21 is wrong. It should be 16. Okay, so let's quickly overwrite this. This is right. 8 contestants have a knowledge. And now oh yeah, guys. If occupied. Oh, I have not implemented occupation. That's the issue. Yes. Because I simply say, okay, if there's then something, give it a point. If it's right from the neighbor, not if is there a neighbor. And occupation is done. But is not this the occupation? By saying, okay, was the previous round right? I'm intrigued, because I would say I multiply this with the base score, so to say. Here it is. No. And then I need also multiplication here. Yes, that was the issue. Here we go. So I haven't not implemented the occupation properly, but that's all right. What is the result? 214, 170. Yeah, seems to be right. Seems to be right. Yes. Yeah, a little bit over 30. There's still a few contestants remaining. Who would be the winner? Okay, we take the contestants and add a separate category. Formatting 92. So simply formatting 92. Okay. Done. Okay, sorry for the debugging for level 7. I should read properly, but I think a double case. I should nearly or really bite me in the ass for not reading here properly, because I said I had enough time for level 6 and could have done it, and maybe then would have qualified for the final, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, thank you for your time. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.